Good morning, manatees. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. Please help me to recite the United States and the Texas pledges. The United States Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now our state pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God and indivisible. Boys and girls, are you tired of watching Netflix, Hulu, and YouTube? I know that I am. So I do something with my family so we can have fun and create memories. We do game night. We do things like play Uno cards, go fish, and we also play lots of board games. We sometimes make TikToks and we just dance and have a party. If you want to do those things, those are great ways to have lots of fun and memorable moments with your family. Please stay tuned for a video from Ms. Sharafet, our very own robotics teacher. I hope that you're having a very wonderful Wednesday. Remember to stay home and stay safe.
Hello, everybody. I hope that you all are doing okay this week. Today, I'm going to be showing you all a program that builds on what we did last week. Last week, we programmed our EV3 to move forward and stop when it detected a wall by using the ultrasonic sensor. Today, we are going to continue with that using the similar program that we used last week, except this time I want my EV3 to back up once it detects a wall and to keep moving. So we're going to be using the same blocks, but then we're also going to be adding a loop block, and I also added a sound block just for fun. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you all what that looks like, and I hope you all have a good week, and I will see you all next week. Thanks. All right, everybody. So our program this week, we are going to be using the same blocks that we used last week, except that we are going to be adding a few more to our program. We want our EV3 to detect a wall, and then we want it to back up before it bumps into the wall. So one of the things that I'm adding to our program this week is a loop block. We have used a loop block before in class, and we are going to be using it for our program today. So in my orange menu, I'm going to select the loop block, and I'm going to move it up into my workspace. Now I'm going to be going back into my green menu, and I'm going to be selecting a move steering block just like we used last week to have our EV3 move forward. Instead of having my move steering block to be set for on for rotations, I'm going to have it set to be on. I'm going to leave my speed at 50, and I want my EV3 to move straight. Now I need to tell my EV3 to stop before it bumps into the wall. To do that, I'm going to go into my orange menu, and I'm going to select the wait block and move it here just past my move steering block. I'm going to click here for my drop-down menu. I'm going to find the ultrasonic sensor in my list. I'm going to choose compare and distance in centimeters. I'm going to have my EV3 set to be at less than, and for the distance I'm going to set this to be 20. Last week we used 30. This week, because when I test my EV3 it's going to be in a smaller space, I'm going to set my centimeters to be at 20. Remember that my ultrasonic sensor is plugged into port 4. Now I need my EV3 to stop before it bumps into that wall. So I'm going to go back to my green menu. I'm going to move a move steering block back into my workspace. And now I'm going to tell my EV3 to stop or to be off. Now, just for fun, I'm going to add a sound block. It's in the green menu. I'm going to move a sound block into my workspace. And because I've already chosen the word that I want, I've already found it in the file, it has it saved up here. I'm going to choose the sound uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. Now, I want my EV3 to back up when it gets, or when it detects that wall. I need my EV3 to back up. So I'm going to use another move steering block. I am going to set this to be on for rotations. And this time, when I want my EV3 to back up, I'm going to set my speed at -50. If you notice, the arrow changed direction. Right here, I'm going to set this number to be slightly larger than this one. This is -50, and I'm going to set this one to be 65. And I'm going to leave my rotation at 1. Now, the last thing that I need to do is fix my loop block. I need to set my loop block to send information to my EV3. I do not want my EV3 to keep repeating this over and over and over nonstop. So I'm going to, I am going to change my infinity symbol here, or unlimited. I'm going to set this to be a count. So I'm setting my loop block for a count of 6. All right. So as my program is running, I want you to count how many times my EV3 detects a wall and how many times it says, uh-oh. It should say 6. Alrighty, so this is my program for detecting a wall and backing up. Next week, we'll be working on a program similar to this where my EV3 will be running in a maze.